What's going on, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. We are back on the Hermitcraft Amplified server. We are here on Monkey Lake with our giant island mob factory. I have something really cool planned for you guys today. It's a little redstone contraption. It's going to be really cool. I'll tell you what it is right now. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking the mobs that are dropping out of here. We're going to let them die out of heavy impact, probably up at this level up here. And then we're going to sort all their items. We're not going to sort every single item. We're going to sort the important ones that we want, which are bones, gunpowder, arrows, and is that it? I think we'll do an overflow one, which will catch all the other stuff, which will, I guess, mostly be zombie flesh, but then we'll get the spider web stuff, or string, and stuff from the witches, which is very seldom, redstone or glowstone or bottles or whatever. And then what we're gonna do, once we sort them out, we're gonna make a little mob drop on demand type of contraption. So this is the mobs on demand mob spawner, of course, and we are going to make a little system where we can walk up and flip a lever for whatever item we want, and a dispenser will start dropping that item down here. So we can basically pull up, say, hey, I need a bunch of arrows, flip the lever for the arrows, it'll start dropping arrows all over my face. I'll pick them up, and then I'll flip the lever back to stop, and then that will be it, and then I'll go along my way. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm digging the island so far. I did a little bit of work, which you can't actually see right now. I'll show you in a sec. But I have a request for you guys, and I sort of hate to do this simply because it's kind of weird to ask for help. But those of you guys have been with me for 3+ years on this Minecraft channel. You probably noticed that I've been making less videos, and the reason for that is basically because some things changed and my views dropped off. And part of that could have been maybe I just got boring, but some of it was YouTube changes that were definitely noticeable, and it took a lot of motivation out of me, and because I wasn't really seeing the reward, so to speak, that people weren't being exposed to the videos anymore, where it wouldn't show up in your sub box or anything like that. And overall, over the last 1 or 2 years, things have really tanked. And I have something really exciting this summer that I'm going to be launching, and I really want you guys to all be around. And so if you guys wouldn't mind, spreading the love a little bit. Make sure you give a thumb up or whatever it takes to make sure that the videos show up in the sub boxes when they're supposed to, that kind of thing. That's really all I'm asking. Okay, so I need to grab a ton of stuff. I need to grab a redstone. I've got some iron. We're gonna need a ton of hoppers for this, and I'm gonna need probably some more wood. We're gonna need a ton of chests for hoppers, that kind of thing. This is actually the main level up here, kind of like the second story. This is where we're going to have all the windows looking out. This will be kind of the place, as you can see, the stairs come up here. So this will be kind of like the primary level. Then it comes up here, and then you're on the roof where we're going to have garden-y type of things. We'll have, water streams, big mushrooms and trees and whatever. And then we've got a little level under here just in case we need some room, for a pond or for some underground redstone stuff or whatever, you name it. And then, of course, we have this top ring, which is not yet complete, but it will be kind of like that middle level where we'll have some room to do redstone, and it won't be visible from the outside. But right now, this is all it is. And this is where we're going to have the drop-off. So before it gets dark, I guess, By the way, I have to fix something in the mob spawner. So hopefully we don't see too many mobs fall down, but it's very possible we'll have a couple because I made some changes and things like that, and we have some of our pads are not synced up. So we have some pads that are not on and some pads that are, and it's causing occasional mobs to spawn up there and walk off the edge whenever they feel like it and fall down and die. But this is where the hole is up in the mob spawner, so the mobs will fall down here and they will die. And of course on the outside of this we will have it blocked off so they can't really get out of the edge or, you know, whatever. They'll fall down inside this little tube, so to speak. Actually, you know what? Since this is kind of like the floor of this ring, I'm going to raise this up a little bit. So let me change this real quick. I will get rid of these hoppers in a second. We probably need about seven or so levels. So I'm just going to raise this thing up right here. Oh, I can't even see what's going on. There we go. Okay, so we have all of our hoppers coming out right here. This is where they're all draining out into. All right, we're up here on the platform, and I'm going to start building the sorting system. And let's see, I'm trying to remember how to do the overflow, but I'll just point some hoppers into a chest for that. Now, this sorting system is a very, we're getting some mobs because like I said, some of the pads are on and some of them are off at the moment. So eventually, you know, occasionally there'll be a mob that walks off the edge on his own and gets caught in the water stream and falls down. So as long as the skeleton or whatever doesn't see us quick enough and shoot at us, we should be okay safety-wise anyway. The other thing that is changed, I'm doing the sorting system where Impulse, who's actually here on Hermitcraft server, he changed the normal sorting system a little bit. He basically added some more redstone to the back of it, and what it did was make it so the if the items overflow, if you have too many items, it won't actually start draining your other sorting hoppers. Now, if you've never made a sorting system, you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, just a little bit different, slightly, than the normal sorting system you may have seen before. Basically, just has some more redstone on the back. Now, what we need to do is get in front of that thing and put some blocks so that we can put some more hoppers. These things just use tons of hoppers. It's crazy. But we should be able to do this easily. We need a block here so we can point hoppers into this. And actually what I need to do is bring our platform. This is a waste of hoppers, but you know, it's okay. We'll live with it. We've got an iron foundry, right? So all the items are going to come from here. They're going to drain over to here. Then starting these 4 hoppers right here, we're going to have our sorting chests. So I'll go down to the next level here and put some more hoppers into those dirt blocks. And then we need to put some redstone stuff behind this. So let me pick a block. All right, now underneath we need to have some blocks coming out. So this is where our comparators are going to go, which will tell us when we have items in the hoppers and be able to start sorting them out. And by the way, I'll put a link in the description to Impulse's video, his tutorial, just so that you can see this, because I'm not, it'd be better to fly around so that you could see everything. But this is survival. I've got to build it up here on platforms and pillars. So that's how it's going to be, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. And let's see, I need 2 blocks behind here of redstone, and then I'm going to need blocks underneath here to put some repeaters and stuff. So let me, I guess I can do it this way. It's kind of odd. I need some redstone torches. And actually 4 should be, oh no, my precious redstone. Got some redstone torches there. Get my redstone back. And let's see, we're gonna have repeaters pointing into these blocks right here. So why don't I get that taken care of. I should just put some ladders on this, but do I have? Yeah, I do have ladders, but oh well, we'll be okay. And then down here, I need repeaters pointed there. So how am I going to do this without putting the block down first? Let's do this. Why don't we take our repeaters? Oh, that didn't work. Alright, we need that, and then we need a block behind them. Oh, did I just put those on dirt? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm not completely losing my mind. Alright, then we need that. We can get rid of the dirt. We just need to cover all this with redstone right here. And now we can start filling the sorting hoppers. And what Impulse actually recommends is naming some blocks. I could just put basically anything that's not going to be coming from the mob spawner. I should be able to put in there. So I could take stone and just fill those all in. And then what I need to put on that empty block is the item I want sorted. So here's the bone, for example. So I can put that one. Where is my other stuff? I need a gunpowder. I need a spider eye. Oh, I probably have a spider eye in there now. There's the bone. Okay, so let's take an arrow. We'll put that in there. We have the bone. We need a gunpowder, which I do have. We'll need a spider eye also. And then you know what? For this last one, we don't need the sorting. I can actually point this down into there and have the chest over here. So why don't I do that actually? So this will be where the overflow goes. And I need some trap chests also, so that I can place all these next to each other. Basically what I'm going to be doing is putting chests here, trap chests here, chest here, trap chest next to each other. And then out of that, we're going to drain those into hoppers and have a dispenser hooked up to all the other controls. So that's actually the new thing, the contraption, I guess, or the invention that I am contributing to this little thing right here. So why don't I hook up the chest real quick, since I don't have those made, and then we'll continue and we'll show you the rest. All right, I've got all the chests hooked up. I don't recall if I actually showed this. So underneath here is more hoppers, of course, and they're pointed into the chest directly, so that direction. And they're underneath these. And these are our sorting chests, so this is, I ended up taking all the stuff out because I moved things around a little bit. But wait, what am I putting in here? Cobblestone. I probably want to use smooth stone instead. That will be less likely to fall in here. I should name the items as recommended, but I'm not going to. Anyway, okay, so let's do this. Let's have gunpowder. Let's have bones. Let's have arrows. Let's have spider eye. And let's have string. And then this will be the leftover one, which I will hook up after this. Basically, right now, everything will just end up in that little hopper right there. So no big deal at the moment. Then what I need, let's see, I think, actually, you know what? I don't know if that hopper needs to still be pointed towards the side or not. I think it's okay, but anyway, we'll check it out once we dump some items into it and see what happens. Anyway, so now what we need to do is to now we're going to use a lot more hoppers again, and what we're going to do is have these go into one dispenser, but we're going to control all of these with vertical redstone. So we're basically going to have 5 vertical redstone pillars, and they're all going to come up to here, and then we'll have a lever attached at the bottom to all of them. So I need to go grab more blocks. I think we'll use clay because this will actually be visible. And basically it'll go like this. All of those hoppers will go into... I need to find one single place to have all of this stuff dump out. I want to make sure I don't fall off also. So let's try this. Let's get some dirt down here and have everything. Should we have it all go right in the center right there? So if I put a chest here, is that a regular chest or a trap chest? It's a trap chest, but I will switch that out. I don't think it matters actually. If it does, I will obviously find out. We want a bunch of chests here, hoppers, and then we want a hopper pointed into those from each of these chests, and I need more hoppers. So what that is going to do is we're going to have I'll show you, we'll have the vertical wiring underneath here, and when we have this powered, nothing will leave this chest. So let's say this one is the one for string, and we get a bunch of string dumping out here. It's not going to leave until we flip a lever. Now, I literally ran out of wood. So I can't make a lever, but unless I have a bunch of levers somewhere. But let's say this redstone, let's say I had a lever, and we'll just simulate that by breaking this redstone torch. That string will start leaking out into that chest until I flip the lever back. So in other words, we're going to have a lever hooked up to our gunpowder, our arrows, our bones, our spider eyes, and our string. And whichever lever we pull down there, it's going to start leaking out the item that we wanted. And then this we're going to have hooked up to a little dispenser that drops everything down with a clock, and it's just going to click, click, click. We won't hear the clicking, of course, because it'll be way up here. And we'll just be down there collecting our items. So let me build some pillars up here. I need to go grab some more, other items and stuff to make some more hoppers, stuff like that. But that is basically how it's going to be working. I'm going to start building my redstone pillars right here. And I'll be back and we'll see this thing pretty close to completion. All right, we're back. I've got all of this vertical wired up It is amazing. And none of these will interfere with each other. Basically, all of these are only going to be affected by the redstone torch underneath them, so they won't affect anything else. So as you can see, the torches are off right now, so any items that come in here will be dumped into the chest. Like I said, we're going to build a little automatic dispenser thing on top of that, but right now we're worried about hooking up all of the levers. This goes all the way down here. It's like a wall of techno lights, and heads down all the way down to this area, and this is where we're going to have the little pickup station, or I don't know what you call it, the drop station. I don't know. But so anyway, as you can see, the levers are all up and the torches were off, meaning that items can flow through, and that's perfect. That's exactly how we want it. So if I flip these off, the torches will now turn on and no items will flow through. So all of those torches will be on now. No items will flow through. The lever is down. That's perfect, because then when we flip it up, the items will be able to flow through. So that is perfect. Everything is exactly how I would have liked it. I need to hook up some, what do you call it, item frames, so we can know what items we have, like the gunpowder, the bones, the arrows, the spider eyes, all that stuff. We need to make this look a little bit better, of course. And let's go do the dispenser thing. Let's go hook that thing up right now. And we will have it drop. So if we're standing here down there in front of levers, we'll want this thing to drop somewhere right around here, which is pretty much perfect because there's the chest right there. That's where all the items are going to go into. So we need to hook a dispenser. I think I have a dispenser. I must have put it in that chest up there. So we're just going to use a normal comparator, item, what do you call it? Item, not a identifier. Basically, whenever there's an item in there, it's going to turn on the dispenser and start the clock. So whatever you call that thing is what we're going to be building. Okay, I think I have everything I need. So we don't actually need that chest. What we're going to do is put a dispenser pointed down right there, and we're gonna put like glass panes or something around, circling around this, so the items won't disappear or fly off to the side. And then we'll cut a hole in the grass right there, and it will drop down underneath. So we'll do that as well. And then, but right here, what we need is the little automatic clock item detector thingy. So I'm going to break that block in a second, don't worry. Just need a little bit of space here. Get rid of that because we need that to be open. And then we need a block there. And let's see, we need to make sure we don't interfere with these things at all. So I think, are we going to be okay there with this redstone? Oh yeah, because we have a comparator and a repeater, so nothing will interfere with these hoppers. We'll put our redstone here. Oh, did we get our overflow? We'll have to figure out what to do with the overflow system. We'll do that next time. But anyway, so here's the clock. Do I need that on negative? I think I do. I don't remember. Let's put an item in there. Okay, so that works. We know that works. Awesome. Now we need that to drop down. So we'll have that drop down into the floor. Let's see, what is the coordinate of that, just so I do it correctly. 51, let's see, 1136. 1136 and 5153. So right here, 1136. So this is where our items will drop through. Obviously, we'll have to make sure we have a thing around them, and then they'll drop down right here. So we'll be right here, we'll flip our switch, and literally the items will drop right on us. It'll be perfect, perfect placement and everything. So I am going, man, it gets dark quick here. Man, I have slept, watch this. Look at how many times I've slept. This has been a long day. But I think we accomplished a lot. I'm really excited about getting this thing working, and I will have everything ready for next video, and we'll see this thing in action. And this will be kind of like our little, we'll have to make a little piece of art out of this to make it look cool and make it not stand out and look weird in our little forest. We're going to build a forest up here of some kind. We're going to put trees, mushrooms. We're going to put all sorts of stuff up here. We'll have little water, rivers flowing, ponds and streams, and all sorts of garbage all over this place. It'll look pretty awesome. I think this place is coming together. So let me know what you think. Please, like I said, my channel is in the dumper, and it needs some help. So if you wouldn't mind, you know, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want me to survive. And we will see you guys next time.